Let's be honest, 99% of the text-to-speech tools out there suck. They sound robotic and completely lifeless. And even though premium tools out there exist, like Elevenlabs, the price of these AI voice generator tools can easily crush beginners and creators on a budget. But what if you could unlock studio-level, high-quality AI voiceovers that's completely free, shockingly realistic, and wildly overlooked? This tool is a professional voiceover studio, audiobook narrator, dubbing engine, and marketing machine in one. And today, you're going to learn how to use it like a pro. So subscribe to this channel because you won't find this insane value for free anywhere else on YouTube. Like the video, and let's get right into it. Step 1. Accessing the Voice Studio interface. So the first thing you do is go to Google and search Google AI Studio Voice Generator. Sign in with your email, and then you'll have free access to Google AI Studio's text-to-speech voice generator. Now, when you open the platform, the layout is surprisingly simple. In the middle of the page, you'll find your main text input area. This is where your script goes. On the right-hand side, you'll see a voice selection dropdown with a huge range of options. This is where many beginners make their first mistake. They randomly choose a voice without thinking strategically, but your base voice really matters. Your first job is to choose a base voice that naturally aligns with your project. Choosing the right foundation makes everything that comes next super easy. Step 2. Understanding style instructions. So at the top in the model selection, choose the Gemini 2.5 Pro Preview TTS. This is the TTS model that has worked for me by far, and the one I consistently use for longer speech generations. In the model section below, keep the temperature at 1. The temperature determines how much creativity your final voiceover has to be independent from the instructions you give it. Next is the speaker settings, which includes the selections of voices we saw earlier. You can also make additional adjustments to the voice you selected if you adjust the director's note, which includes style, pace, and accent. Now we move to the text section. The first box is the scene, which sets the stage. Here, you describe both the physical environment and the mood or atmosphere of the scenes. Now, the next box is sample context, and this single box is what separates casual users from advanced creators. This box gives the model a context. Most people type something basic, like lonely voice or happy voice, which is weak and vague instructions here create very average results. Trust me, to unlock truly cinematic, emotionally believable performances, you need to think like a director. For example, instead of lonely voice, try an exhausted, remorseful elderly man, his voice slow and gravelly, barely above a whisper, as though sharing one last buried truth. See the difference? One gives a flat emotion, whilst the other creates a real character. And character is what makes AI audio feel human. Now, once you are finished adding in the text and the style customization, hit run to generate the AI voice. Real-world use case number 1, audiobooks and podcasts. Let's say you want to create a faceless YouTube channel, storytelling podcast, or educational audiobook. This free AI voice generator tool becomes incredibly powerful here. You can pull public domain ebooks and transform them into professional narration. For example, imagine using the opening of The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Your style instruction could be a gentle, compelling narrator's voice, rich with emotion and warmth, drawing listeners in with deeply engaging storytelling.
The strongest people aren't the ones who never fall. They're the ones who keep moving forward, even when no one is watching. One step at a time.
Now here's another tip. You can also include parenthetical cues directly in the script, such as pause briefly, with urgency, or softly. Google's text-to-speech AI system interprets these cues surprisingly well, which adds additional control. Real-world use case number 2, video games, animation, and character dialogue. If you are using multi-speaker functionality, you can simulate entire conversations between characters. That means indie developers, animators, or storytellers can prototype scenes with different cast members. For best results, you want to format scripts and characters clearly. Select the Add Speech block and select the voice for the new speaker. With the right style prompt, such as fantasy RPG style, pacing is measured, snapping into urgency at the end. Tone is tense and cautious. The result can feel shockingly close to professional voice acting. Real-world use case number 3, marketing and advertising. If you run a business, create social media ads, produce content or product videos, this tool can become a full voiceover lab. Let's say you wrote one product ad script for UGC content creation. Now, instead of hiring multiple voice actors, you can instantly test multiple emotional angles. For example, try version 1, inspirational tech commercial.
Still doing it the hard way? Meet the tool that saves you hours every week. Faster workflows, smarter results. Work less, create more.
Then version 2, fast-paced influencer energy.
Still doing it the hard way? Meet the tool that saves you hours every week. Faster workflows, smarter results. Work less, create more.
Finally, version 3, calm, trustworthy finance tone.
Still doing it the hard way? Meet the tool that saves you hours every week. Faster workflows, smarter results. Work less, create more.
Same script, same product, different emotional positioning, which is incredibly valuable for A/B testing. But what are the limits of Google's AI Studio TTS voice generator? Because naturally, I stress tested all types of generations: long-form scripts, massive text blocks, extended narration. And as it turned out, the system handles very large generations extremely well. In fact, not only does the audio quality remain high throughout, but the voice stays consistent and follows all the instructions you provided. For creators producing long-form content, that matters. So now that we know that everything works pretty much perfectly, this brings us to the Pro workflow. Final step, the Pro workflow for a video-ready audio. So if step 1 was selecting the voice, step 2 was generating the voice, then the final step is completing the audio. So download your generated audio. Now you can enhance it using Adobe's free speech enhancement tool. A quick cleanup can easily improve quality. Then place that cleaned audio into your editing software. You can use CapCut, which is completely free and is the editing software I always use. Finally, add music. This is the final piece because audio quality is not just voice, it's voice and sound design. You can use the free-to-use AI music software known as Suno to generate your music. For example, if you are making a documentary YouTube channel, generate subtle orchestral or atmospheric musics. Because when your voice and music selection align, your final audio feels insanely professional. Now, what makes this hidden tool so powerful is that it's not just your normal text-to-speech AI voice generator. It's so much bigger than that. This tool unlocks studio-level, high-quality AI voiceovers that are 100% legal, completely free, completely unlimited, and require no subscriptions. It's a voice-acting sandbox, a character engine, a scalable business tool, and a content production system all in one. And the real competitive advantage isn't just the AI itself. It's your ability to direct it better than everyone else. Because at this point, AI tools keep on getting better. But what separates top creators from the bottom is purely execution. So by following this video and the exact steps, you'll improve your prompts, your storytelling, your direction, and your creativity tenfold. So if you've been struggling to find professional, high-quality AI voiceovers without expensive subscriptions, this might be the most useful tool in your entire workflow.